Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, it's a bank holiday weekend and I didn't even realise. So, apparently it's like it's bank holiday weekend, that's it. What does that mean anymore? So what are you going to do differently on this bank holiday? I don't even know why I'm saying that. Okay, I was planning on doing a weekend reading. I was going to do a Celtic cross. See what's gone on. Let's have a look at the situation. Where we stand now. It's 1221. Okay. Let's have a look. I've got Jasper behind me. He can just stay there, that's cool. He's just cleaning. We're going to share the seat today. Okay, well, we're waiting for the manifestation. The challenge is actually taking that leap of faith. What's gone on over the week? This week's gone really quickly. What's gone on? Softening up to love. Feels like someone's been doing some mirror work, practicing in the mirror. First of all, just like, I love you. I love you. I love you. That's, I think they might be practicing it to the divine feminine, but like whilst they're doing that, they're actually telling their own reflection that they love them. Let me he's down. Okay. Always kept my seat nice and warm. I've got a warm bum now. I've just noticed that I've left the light on in the downstairs toilet. And it was like, darling, leave a light on for me. Okay. Belinda Carlisle, I believe. Let's have a look at the current energy then. Okay. So seeing as the challenge is taking this leap of faith, it's like he's done so much practice and then something happens again. We'll find out. But this is the current energy. It's like he keeps getting himself into a mood. Maybe I was thinking whether or not he's in a mood with himself when that birdie kind of confirmed. Okay, so what are you going to do then? Because you've done lots of practicing and you know it's the time and you're so ready to take that leap of faith, and it's like you start to look down rather than looking up. Okay, you've got two cards. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so you're going to work towards actually giving the offer. Okay. The Eight of Pentacles, when you put your head down, okay, and you're going to focus on something that's important to you. It's like you need to disconnect from everyone else and you need to focus on this. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the pack. So he's kind of like going, okay, I'm doing this. Like, it's long term. I know it is. I know it's what I want. I've been practicing this. How's Divine helping you behind the scenes? Before I came on, I felt like I was very tender. Very much in the face. And then I felt tender heart. I think there's a Care Bear called Tender Heart Bear. But it took me to a song, Tender Heart, but I couldn't get the tune to it. That might be one to research. Tender Heart. Got a tender voice now. Okay. Practicing. Must be this moodiness. So this is definitely about self-belief. You've got your elastic band on. It does work. Try it. You'll realise how many times you're being negative. Especially negative self-talk. So who's helping you out behind the scene? The Queen of Pentacles, your Divine Feminine. Okay. So she's patient, nurturing, caring, considerate and loving. She is stable. So even though you may not be feeling very stable at the moment and unsure, your Divine Feminine's kind of unbudgeable. This love is unbreakable. The eyes have gone heavy. It's all soft. How are you viewing yourself? Okay, well, you're doing a lot of spying, observing, practicing. So you're definitely taking on all guidance. Okay, it's like, good boy. Taking on all guidance and you're practicing it. You're hearing the messages from the birds as well. So you're learning to follow the signs and synchronizations, or you're noticing them. But these are very, like, immature cards. As in, they get a bit scared. It's like being a teenager. Are they birds or butterflies? That's how you're viewing yourself. How is this affecting others? I heard you kind of say, what others? What others? Well, let's have a look. If you're saying what others, it just means that you don't, it isn't relevant. Why does that matter anymore? This is more about how it's affecting the Divine Masculine. That's Jasper. Doesn't matter, he's just in love. So he's only got his eye on the prize of the Divine Feminine. That's why he said, what others? He just doesn't see anything else but the Divine Feminine. What's your hopes or fears? Oh, you've got a lot. Just you're sensitive, you're the King of Cups, love. You fear love. You're being hurt. It's like you want to dip your toe in the water, but you're so unsure. You just don't want to be hurt. Your heart is tender. It feels like everything's quite tender. It's actually a nice place to be. You know that something's just about to change. It's a nice, it's like a void space you're held in, it's nice. What's the outcome? So, I asked what the plans were over the weekend. What are you going to do that's different? Wow. Let's have a look at the outcome. Make the transformation. Move through the transition. Okay, so you could still be in this, like, you're prepping. But now you're kind of really on your horse, you're armoured up. Here you're practicing. It says kind of what's going to happen in the future. Well, you're going to work towards actually delivering this offer, this long-term offer. And then there's the transformation, is the outcome. It's like you're through it, or you're just about to go through it. Once you're the other side, the sigh of relief you're going to breathe is going to be untrue. You won't even realise how you will realise. But at the moment, you're not going to realise what you're going to realise when you go through the other side. There you are. Okay. I can hear someone speaking outside. They're not speaking English. But it sounded like I want to say gibberish, so I don't know what. There's a gibberish energy here coming through. A lot of talking to yourself, going over things in your mind. Unless you're speaking light language or happy days. Okay, should we have a look? Who's going to clarify for us the Archangel Power Tarot? We've got our deck in reverse. Eight of Michael to be in reverse. That's good. That's the Eight of Swords. That's normally trapped in unfounded fear. Excuse me, I've got the hiccups. Someone seems to be right outside my door. just having a conversation, which is all cool. You can be free, make a courageous choice to change your situation and not seeing things clearly. So you do see things clearly now. Okay, that was in reverse. So I'm just going to I'm not going to read that one, we're just going to leave it like that. So in the upright it says you can be free. So I'd say in the reverse it means you are free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation. I'm going to say you're just in the process of making that. Not seeing things clearly, in reverse, crystal clear now. And take that leap of faith. So you are free to make this move. There's no one really stopping you. Apart from you. I feel like it's just you letting yourself down. That's what you feel. 5 of Raphael. So this is a challenge. Everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. I said that the Divine Feminine is, she's okay, she's stable, she's cared for. But that's who you want to take that leap of faith towards. When I put the cards down, it was the Fool who was looking at the Divine Feminine here. We're going to read, because this is a challenge. 5 of Raphael with the Fool. Everything happens for a reason. Maybe he's got a gift for the Divine Feminine. It's just a flower. He's picked her a flower. How beautiful. Everything happens for a reason. You may currently be focused on a loss, but when this card is drawn, there is something positive waiting for you. It's your Divine Feminine. Things may not have turned out the way you expected, but now's the time to trust that the universe has something better in store for you. Regret simply does not serve you now. Embrace changes as the guiding hand of your angels, sending you in a new direction with your long-term happiness in mind. So regret simply does not serve you now. Embrace changes as the guiding hands of your angels are sending you in a new direction with your long-term happiness in mind. Additional meanings of this card. Oh wow. Tenderness towards others. A change in focus. The wisdom to reach out to loved ones. Can't say it better than that. So I feel like you've been practicing. So much softer. Okay, still maybe have the blues, but every now and again. But you're working on that to get yourself out of that. Okay. I said to you that who was guiding you. And it's just like your Divine Feminine's just kind of like your angel. Okay, let's have a look at this Knight of Cups. Ace of Gabriel, here's your Divine Feminine. She's a gift of passion, opportunity and inspiration. The chance to do something amazing and a sense of wonder. So you've definitely been practicing your approach to the Divine Feminine. How do you approach her? Knight of Cups, you're offering that cup of love. She's being offered like this adventurous, passionate new beginning. It's either from you, but the universe has offered it to her anyway. Feel you know that. It's like she's blessed. So the Ace of Gabriel. We're going to say this is maybe the gift that you're bringing to the Divine Feminine. A wonderful gift is coming your way. It promises passion, opportunity and inspiration. This is a time of action when you're called to take up whatever activity motivates you most and make great changes in your life. Don't hesitate to move forward. It isn't necessary to know every single detail of what comes next in order to spring into action. And I feel that that's what keeps your way. I don't know, there's nothing else for you to do. You have enough knowledge, okay? The next step is really to take that step. You may be offered a new job or promotion, or you could start your own business. Accept new adventures and opportunities with open arms. Additional meanings of this card: a sense of wonder, news of pregnancy or a birth, fresh ideas. So here you are. Something I said stopped you. You've been practicing. Something else kind of threw a spanner in the works. It's either something outside, because there's 3 cups here, which kind of stops you from taking your own happiness into your own hands, or your divine happiness, or this is you just can't get over the blues. Let's find out. Because it definitely was offered. Well, it's being offered now, but something's made you stop. Strength. So I want to say, whatever it is, you really do need your divine feminine to be strong for you. I've already said that she's stable and tender. So she needs to be tender with your heart. You've got the Strength card, which is card number 11 in this deck. Strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence and forgiveness. Maybe you feel like you're seeking forgiveness from your divine feminine. She looks in a very forgiving state. I imagine she might tell you there's nothing to forgive. It's been such a tough journey for both. You should be past that part now. Oh, my ankle clicked. Okay. You have great strength. Let me just put it up with the card. This could be your feminine telling you as well. Oh, it's shaking. You have great strength and compassion. The kindness and understanding that you give to others are a blessed gift. However, it is equally important to show gentleness towards yourself. You may see aspects within you that cause you worry or impatience. But every person is a child of God. It is by balancing all aspects of yourself with love and mercy that you learn to exhibit those same qualities to people around you. You are far stronger than you may believe. The situation you find yourself in requires a very soft and sensitive approach. Archangel Ariel can help you stay strong in the face of any challenge. Additional meanings of this card: self-confidence, patience, self-control, forgiveness, inner strength influenced through kindness. Archangel Ariel is the angel known for protecting animals, the environment, and those who seek to safeguard our world. So, light workers. And those who seek to I'll repeat it again. And those who seek to safeguard our world. Her name means Lioness of God, and she can inspire great courage in the hearts of those who call upon her. Archangel Ariel is also known to be an angel of manifesting the essentials of daily life. Call upon Ariel if you're feeling uncertain or experiencing a lack of confidence, and she will help you get in touch with your own inner strength. Okay, here you are then, going to work towards it. So who is assisting you, and it's just like your feminine's love for you, for herself and for you, and for our world, is propelling you along. Okay, so the 8 of Pentacles. Going to get your head down now and focus on presenting this long-term offer. The 7 of Gabriel. It's a divine feminine here saying to the masculine, stand up for what you believe in, have confidence and claim your personal power. So I do definitely feel this push of the feminine behind the masculine here. I feel like she's there to meet you halfway once you take that step. Okay, I don't know how. Let's just hold that up. We know that that's the progress. You must stand up for what you believe in. It's important to confidently defend your actions. Even if you're in the minority, your beliefs are right, and you must stand your ground. Have the courage of your convictions and pay close attention to what's going on around you. You may need to say no to people in power in order to look out for yourself or those you care about. There is an opportunity to learn a great deal from this situation. Ask yourself if this challenge is purely with those around you, or if it might be an internal conflict that has manifested for the purpose of helping you grow. Additional meanings of this card: claiming your personal power, determination, and being an advocate. An advocate for love. Looked after. Because you're here to bring this light and love to our world. Okay then. So I said, who's assisting behind the scenes? Well, we can kind of see it's the Divine Feminine. She seems to be stable, gentle, nurturing, loving. Which is perfect for the Queen of Pentacles to be in that. It's more like she's in the, she's a strong Queen of Cups for the King of Cups, who has hopes, fears, mixed emotions. Divine Feminine, 10 of Gabriel. Ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load, working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. So, this is the Divine Masculine carrying this heavy burden. And he's asked the angels for helpful people. And he has been sent those helpful people. And also he knows his focus is just on the Divine Feminine. That's all we can see, is the only person that can really help him now. Wow. 10 of Gabriel. It's important to live a balanced life. Your determination and sheer will to accomplish the task before you is very admirable, but it's taken a large toll on you. So that might be why we're in this void space of feeling very gentle and sensitive and tender. Ask for help from others. Delegate responsibility to those who can do a good job. Reduce stress for the sake of protecting your health. Release feelings of guilt and remove unnecessary obligations from your schedule. Your current challenges may feel burdensome, but there is a great deal to learn from this situation. This is a time of growth that will make you stronger. Ask your angels and guides to place helpful people at your side. Okay, so Divine Masculine, you've most definitely been sent your Divine Feminine to really help you during this time. But also it feels like your assistance is going to be much appreciated as well. Okay, for the Divine Feminine. It's like help is at hand when you unite hands. Additional meanings of this card: trying too hard to please others, light at the end of the tunnel, overdeveloped sense of responsibility and working too many hours. It's a burnout here. Okay. How are you viewing yourself? Well, sign synchronizations, doing lots of research, lots of spying. It's like you're playing I Spy with My Little Eye. What's the next synchronization that could line up for you? But you're feeling passionate, very passionate. So it's like you can feel it. Smell it, you can kind of even taste it. It's there. So that's how you're feeling. But there is this immature behaviour because they're only pages. The Knight's bringing the offers. You've been practising being a knight. It's like you keep slipping back to this page. Seeing as you have at least you have the Knight of Pentacles and not the Page of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles would still be making plans. He'd still be doing his research and everything. But you haven't. You've got the Page of Swords, which is the Surveyor card. It's like it is the secret agent. The Page of Wands, he kind of wants sex, okay? And in the Page of Cups, he's just in love. He's like soppy. But we do have the Knight and the Page of the Knight and the two Knights. Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles on the table. See, we're being a bit gibberish, aren't we? It's like starting your life again. Like how fucking exciting is that? To get to go again. Knight of Michael. I feel like it's the feminine on here. So it's like you're watching the Divine Feminine, strong, committed, intellectual and diligent, time to move quickly, choose logic over emotions and sudden changes. So it's like you've been observing your Divine Feminine, you can see her stability. And you know that she's kind of over the emotional turmoil that this brought upon her, the connection, it's like you're feeling that now. So it's very much as if the feminine has like matured here. And you can see it. You're a page. She's the knight. You're the page of swords and she's the knight of swords. She's off charging. Okay. It's like she's off charging her energy. It's like she's like an energizer battery. She's just kind of like full of energy. Let's see what the Knight of Michael is. You'll catch up. Okay, the situation is time for swift action. It will be necessary to move with great decisiveness and confidence. It's time to make your move, Divine Masculine. It's like you've got to pin this girl down. Develop a plan and know exactly how to carry it forward. There is a great deal of activity. This card encourages you to follow your mind over your heart for the results you desire. While you're urged to act quickly, you mustn't act impulsively. Okay, people, a person who is able to accomplish many things at once. Someone with a brilliant mind and the capacity to solve any intellectual problem. Strong, focused, committed and educated. So I feel that the people part was about the Divine Feminine. Situation, Divine Masculine. Additional meanings of this card. The champion of a cause, sudden changes, lack of diplomacy. So, how is this affecting others? You kind of said, well, I don't know what you mean. It doesn't. It's like the Divine Masculine knows he's in love. He needs to do something about this. Like he's lovesick. But if his heart has opened up, he will be feeling really tender. So, we've got the Magician. He's good. You can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. How this is affecting others? It's like he's the Magician. He doesn't care. He's about to make all of his dreams come true. So he's aligned here. It's time. Co-creating with the universe, the Magician. The Magician says it's time. It's like you pull a bunny out of the hat. He's got like a fish out of a cup here. Seriously. That's what he's manifested. Like love. You have the magical touch of angels on your side. New projects that you start will be very successful. You have all the resources you need, even if you can't see them at this time. You may be underestimating the skill and knowledge that you've accumulated. You're prepared for this moment in your life, and the road ahead is safe and sure. With Archangel Raziel beside you, additional assistance in the form of guidance, supportive people, or a windfall of abundance will seem to magically appear. Anything is possible. However, to receive this card, it doesn't say to receive this card. Oh, I've got that bone like twanging. Stop kicking me under the table. Okay. However, to receive this help, you have to confidently take action. You must move forward with your plans in a way that displays to others and to yourself that you have no doubt as to your coming success. That's how this is affecting others, no doubt. Additional meanings of this card: creative solutions, skill and confidence, the ability to manifest, focused action, taking the initiative. Raziel is a magical archangel who can guide you in conjuring the life you dream of living. This wizard-like angel sits near the throne of God and is privy to all the holy secrets necessary to help you manifest wondrous and amazing opportunities for yourself. What wish are you trying to make come true? Ask Archangel Raziel for assistance when you need resources of any kind to facilitate what you're trying to create. So here you are. Hopes or fears? Well, let's dip your toe in then. It's about testing the waters here. You've stabled yourself up because you're not in the page anymore, okay? So you've matured a bit. You've got over this a little bit, or you've got some control over it. It's like the fish has jumped out of the cup. The boat's been sent out. Okay, it's time. You're ready. You've got that ring on your finger, but it's not on your wedding hand or on that finger. So you have a ring ready. Or are you just about to ring? Call your Divine Feminine. Oh, this looks a little bit, not sure. 4 of Ariel, yeah, not sure. When you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change and extremes in how you save or spend money. So you're still waiting for everything to be perfect. It will all figure itself out once you take that first step. So, okay. What you feel may be the best option is to wait until, like, you know, your money's right and all conditions are perfect. There's never going to be a perfect time. But once you are, like, together with your counterpart, you will have the perfect solution for all. You would just, your luck would change straight away. Like I said to you, you're not really going to realise what you're going to realise when you're the other side. And you just see how, boom, like within a month. Yeah. Within a month. Look at me giving, like, seriously, I don't normally say this kind of stuff, so seeing as it's the 4 of Ariel, I don't really know what, 4 weeks? Within 4 weeks, the difference that you could turn your life around. And I'm going to imagine generate more income than what you could do within a year. That's how powerful the abundance and the it's waiting, like that coin is dangling to be distributed. At the moment, it's like both counterparts are kind of stuck and worrying a little bit about their financial concerns, when in the back of their mind they know that when they're together that will not be a worry. That's not what this connection is about anyway, and because it's not about the money, it's like, I don't have money on my mind. I do it for the love. Do it for the love. Watch the reward. I don't know how else to say it. Because until you're in that position, then you're not really going to believe it. Okay, it's one of those things. You need to see it, okay? You'll see it when you believe it. So kind of see it done in your mind's eye. The possibilities, that's already been done. You're just nervous now about whether or not it would actually turn out that way. Very quickly. If you believe that, and you believe in the connection, and why this connection exists. I honestly, okay, do I say this? Listen, you wait to see when quarantine's lifted. Okay, because I just feel it's been, like, extended a little bit. I heard yesterday, Sherry told me that it's been extended a bit. And it's like, divine masculines need longer. I'm not a divine masculine, so I can't test out that theory. You want quarantine to be lifted. Quarantine's here for a reason, other than what maybe others think, or just my belief. It's here because we needed this time out, and to connect with really what our lives were truly like. Okay, and kind of spending time with us, and being in being in close proximity to others, and then maybe not being in close proximity to others. You get what I mean? We're all in the same bloody situation, okay? And I just heard on the radio that it's going to be very gradual. Well, we'll see about that. How gradual it really is, or whether that quarantine can be lifted quite quickly, depending on how we're going to go back to life. Are we going back to that life? We're not going back to that life. That's why we're waking up. That's why there's been this pull out for us to get ready, prepared. So, get your head around that one. Since the beginning of this year, our world has taken a big hit. Okay, and it's continuous. When does it stop? It's that bloody 100th monkey, I'm telling you. We just never know who the 100th monkey is. Well, unless, like, in your own brain you kind of know, well, okay, I'll go forth then and let's see if this lifts, and then you kind of know maybe you were the 100th monkey. listen, let's not name the 100th monkey, because it'd be like, are you serious? Do you know how long we've been waiting for this? So when you give, you also receive. First, this card is a reminder that financial gain and resources are to be shared. When prosperity is held on too tightly, it can make a person closed off and therefore block the connection to future abundance. I didn't know this card said this before I said all that, okay? That would be an absolutely amazing kind of retreat, wouldn't it? Imagine having like a spa retreat now. How cool would that be? Have that as one of your homes. Oh my. Okay. When prosperity is held on too tightly, it can make a person closed off and therefore block the connection to future abundance. If someone has been blessed with great resources, this card can be a reminder to donate to charities and worthy causes. On the other extreme, it can indicate that someone has been too careless with money. There is a need to review how money is spent or to get debt under control. This card isn't just about money and finances, but can also be about expenditures of energy and emotion. Don't let fear-based thoughts limit your actions. Be willing to share whatever talents and gifts you have with those around you. Additional meanings of this card: control issues, saving for a rainy day, holding on to the present and resisting change. Holding on to the present. Okay. It's got the present. It's just a flower. Perfect exchange. Energy exchange. Okay. You need to, I spoke yesterday about clear your space. You do need to have like your personal stuff kind of wrapped up, because you need to know where you stand as it is at the moment, okay? Once you know, it's going to be easier for Divine to really help balance that out. So it's going to know what it needs to clear for you, how it needs to clear the way, because you want to be moving on to this new legacy, okay, with like all the past stuff wrapped up. Not necessarily saying that you have to wrap it up, okay, so don't panic. You just kind of need to know what your situation is. Awareness, okay? Divine then can clear it through. And I suggest if you've been putting off things, especially if it comes to financial matters, just find out where you are. Okay, Divine needs to know, because Divine will then know how much abundance to distribute so that we can all be good to go with a new pot of abundance to go and distribute with the Divine Masculine. So make sure that you know where you stand at the moment. Okay, let's look at this outcome then. Wow, what a reading. So we're looking here at the Four of Ariel, with which is the Four of Pentacles. Could be saving for a rainy day. Well, you're stuck indoors at the moment, saving for rainy days. I mean, tomorrow's promised to no one. So live for the now. The money doesn't want to be like hoarded onto and kept. So you don't really want to be having a look at how much money you're accumulating into your bank account, because it shouldn't be staying there long. Okay, because when you flow money around, it likes to flow. Okay, so it likes you to give generously and then watch it give back to you generously. Just might not give from the same source that you gave to. Okay, you have to accept that. But it does return. Nice things happen to nice people. That's why it's important. You know, just stay a nice person. Know Divine has your back at the right time. That abundance may. I know from the abundance that I received after my husband's transition, that abundance wasn't for my life mission. That abundance, like with the abundance I would receive now, I would spend it so much differently than how I spent the last batch. Mine would just be totally on getting the show on the road and mission going. Yes, okay, you know, the other bits and pieces. I want to have a nice life, but it's not. I don't really need the holidays and the cars and the clothes and the nice house and to spend that stuff on that. No. Priorities have changed. But then if you had spoken to me like 2.5 years ago, I didn't even realise that I'd be like here. So everything's in order. Let's look at this Death card. So it's kind of okay to lose it all because you're going to be rebuilding anyway. So it's don't want to hang on to money or have the fear of running out of money. It doesn't. It seems to replenish itself if you believe and have faith. You've got the Nine of Raphael. If you just believe, make a wish, dreams become reality in a joyful time of life. You can manifest anything that you want once you go through this transition. And together, oh boy, are you going to be powerful. Really powerful. Unbelievably powerful. It's like you're going to be each other's genie to the lamp. It's like, what do you want? What do you want to do? Where do you want to go? And it happens for you too. Wow. Individual dreams, but also joint dreams. And then our world dream. The dream for our world. 9 of Raphael. You're walking straight towards all your dreams coming true, Divine Masculine. 9 of Cups before you get to the 10 of Cups, okay? You need to want this for yourself. The doggy wants it for you. Make a wish. Now your hopes and dreams become a reality. Financial and material gratification flows to you as a reward for all of your hard work. Worries fade, fears dissolve, and life is magical. Beauty and happiness are yours. Life feels joyful, and there is finally an opportunity to kick back and have some fucking fun. Seriously. Doesn't say that, but I've added that in, okay? It's finally an opportunity to kick back and have some fun. Additional meanings of this card. Dreams coming true. Simple pleasures of life. Contentment, sensuality, and loyalty. All those things we all really desire from life. So, are you off then, Divine Masculine? Are you going to take it? Or are you going to carry on monkeying around with the other monkeys? So are you going to join the other 99? Took me to like an ice cream with a flake on the top. Yummy. Not cherry, flake on the top. Paradise. Oh no, that's Bounty. I'm sure with a flake, she eats it in the bath, I think. Anyway, in the advert. Oh, we've got the Queen of Pentacles again. Look at you looking over your shoulder at her. I'm off, he says. Look at her table. How abundant that is. He knows. Queen of Pentacles again. Queen of Ariel. Mature, practical, generous and happy. Nurture yourself and those you love. The ability to make anything more beautiful. Practical and wise advice. Lovely reading, Divine Masculine, for this weekend. It's for turn around, isn't it, for the cards? You know, you're the last card in the book. King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles' partner. Situations. Nurture yourself and those you love. There is a need for quality time with people you care about the most. Practical and wise advice should be freely offered or accepted. You may see the truth clearly when those around you don't. You excel at taking care of others, but don't forget to take care of yourself. You have the gift of being able to make anything more beautiful. I think they're talking about you, Divine Masculine. People, a person who is always giving and generous. Okay, they're talking about your feminine now. A person who is giving and generous. Someone who always knows the right thing to do and helps out happily. An admirer of luxury items. Mature, practical, warm and kind. Additional meanings of this card. The balance between function and beauty. A big heart. A talented gardener. Maybe you need to tend to your bush, Divine Feminine. Sorry. I do need to get out into the garden now. Romance Angels. I think we'll get this reading wrapped up soon. I don't know how long I've been on for, but I feel like just pulling a romance angel and then a journey of love. We might just leave it there. It's worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Your soulmate relationship requires patience, as there are many factors involved. Your soulmate's free will choices are beyond your or the angel's control, as is the readiness of both of you for true love. This card comes to you as a reminder that this relationship is worth waiting for. Divine timing is a universal law that is always in operation. It is the flow of everything. If we try to impose our human will and force things to happen, we become out of sync with nature and experience blockages. Similarly, if we fret, when will I meet my soulmate, we put worry energy out into the universe. The romance angels have heard and answered your prayers for a soulmate, and they're working behind the scenes to bring this to you. Your role is to listen to and follow your intuition, even if it seems unrelated to your desire. Your intuition is like a guide dog, leading you along the path of answered prayers. Follow your intuition and trust in the timing of the relationship. Gone a bit dark. You've got the doggy. I saw the doggy guiding you. And he's in the dog being God, your intuition. He's in the Fool card, and I'm sure we saw it again. Okay. I won't go searching for it. So the doggy wants you to go. Okay. Let's I'm sure I did. A journey of love. I felt like you wanted me to end on a Rumi. Okay, Rumi will be good. Rumi will bring it more together, maybe. Just a bit more. I don't know how much more it can be brought together by the cards. Okay. Well, happy bank holiday weekend anyway. Hope you do have a fantastic weekend. The break-in, card number 65. Let's hope this weekend is the making of you. Who knows? God knows. And the dogs. And the cats. And the birds. Okay, Divine Masculine. You are breaking apart. You might not understand it at all. There is not so much to be understood, but the simplicity doesn't mean it is easy to endure. You may worry that you are going too far, that you may not recover or ever come back together again. But what can you do? Can you hold back from the divine love that calls you, that lures you to becoming all that you are, to remembering your divine nature? Well, you could try, but for what purpose? Temporary rest before the storm at best. So take the rest if you need it, then dive into the storm. Let yourself be broken-hearted by the divine, so that you can become your truth, become all that you are meant to be. It is better to have the heart broken, so that it grows, than to be broken-hearted by thinking that you must protect yourself from love. This oracle brings compassionate guidance, that no matter what sadness or anger, despair or frustration you may feel, you are being pulled apart not by dark forces, but by the loving embrace of the divine, as it strips you of that which would keep you from your divine realisation. Let go and break. It is going to be the making of you. The poem's called Love. Love is a special closeness that sings from the heart, that warms my days and nights, that feels good, that makes me smile, that makes me glad to be alive. We want to feel glad to be alive. We all do. 66 is next, coming together. Let's get this Rumi message and I'm going to get off. Got to look up that song, Tender Heart. It's not the song, you know, tender love, love so tender, holding me close to you. Baby, I surrender. It's 11 minutes past 1. So it's, well, it's 1311, but I know that it's 11 minutes past 1. Okay, listen, just missing the 1. He's not missing. Here's the card. Beyond the threshold of fear. What is beyond the threshold of fear? Seriously. I promise you, you will look at things so very, very differently in quite a short space of time. Once you cross over this threshold here. On the other side, our ooze a star of Venus. That's the next card. But let's read this one because this is where we are. Beyond the threshold of fear. Enter the lion's jungle. Don't think about getting hurt. Fearful thoughts are phantoms of the mind. No one is harmed in this jungle. Everything is compassion and love. It is your fear holding you back, like a bar behind the door. Rumi. How I celebrate for you. After so long away from home, you are finally returning. Beyond the threshold of fear, you dispense with your doubts, hesitations, cautions, and tentativeness. They are old friends with whom you no longer have anything in common. Goodbye, old friends. I wish you well, you say, whilst turning your face to the burgeoning light of a new and yet ancient world. You are visited as though for the first time, and yet somehow also remember deep in your sacred heart. Finally, we can sit together in the charming courtyard at home. We shall tell our tales of adventure and laugh, and we'll dance and sing. Eventually, day shall pass into night, and we'll gaze beneath our feet, our mouths gaping open in awe, and minds utterly blank, rendered dumb and in sweet submission to beauty, as we watch the world spinning on her axis. After so long, you are changing your relationship to fear. No more shall it hold you in its thrall. You are becoming able to observe it, to witness it, and even to have compassion rather than resistance. Instead of unconsciously sabotaging your growth and choosing to slumber in darkness, you awaken and delight in the light and sound of your divine being. Push and pull, one step forward and half a step back. So it has been for so long, and you have endured. Yes, you are winning the race, brave one, and fear is left to fizzle out. It was always a far less beautiful firework than your passionate conviction for love anyway. Better to let that dazzling firework come to light instead, much more satisfying. Oh, what a beautiful marathon you have been running. Now the end is in sight. You are drinking the sacred waters to replenish you from your journey. The cups are pushed into your hands by encouraging angels as you approach that blessed sash marking the finish line. Your body and soul are on this journey together, and now they are ready for victory. And yes, to rest and recover from the effort. Gone ever so dark. Rest now before a new adventure begins from a completely different state of being. This oracle comes with spiritual guidance for you. You have broken through a barrier, a self-imposed barrier of fear, whether it seemed to originate from within your consciousness or from an external set of circumstances that held you back from taking the steps you are now taking or just about to take. These steps may feel strange, new, uncertain and exciting. Your minds might not have received the memo that fear-based existence is no longer in operation for you. It may need a loving, tender, reassuring and firm update that the relationship you have with fear is now rather different. You are the witness, not the victim. Your consciousness is strong enough to hold it in compassion. You don't collapse under its weight. In fact, it is becoming less and less substantial for you. When it is there, it seems less convincing than what it once appeared to be. Compelling still at times perhaps, but not anywhere near as powerful as it once was. That power has been claimed by your heart instead. So give your mind the memos. Get used to the new way and take steps. Test your legs. You'll find them powerful and ready. Get set to fly. Test your wings. Trust in one. Trust is one, so test your wings. Trust is one and daring is the other. You'll find them enthusiastic for flight and ready to learn to ride the currents. Purpose-built for soaring to great heights. Trust in your vision without the murky filter of fear. It is sheer. Oh, that's interesting. Without the filthy murker. Seriously, why are you swapping all my letters around? Behind the murky filter. Okay, where have we gone? Without the murky filter of, it says fear, not sheer. Without the murky filter of fear, it is sharp and clear. You can see what is meant for you, what is true for you, and what is beckoning you forward now. Take the running leap. There is no darkness and light for you anymore, just life, living free and clear. I'll be running and flying beside you. We'll soar and dive and rise together. Let's play. Sounds like that doggy wants to play out there. Let's play. That's an awesome reading. Have yourself a fantastic weekend and I will catch up with you guys soon. 57 minutes, 16 seconds. Much love. Bye for now.